Currently, trucks are driving down highways that could level entire cities. These trucks blend into rush hour traffic because nothing says just grabbing milk like a self-propelled arsenal. But inside are missiles with ranges up to 2,000 kilometers. Military commanders call them the most dangerous weapons you'll never see coming. Today, we're revealing 5 mobile missile systems that have entirely changed modern warfare. These aren't your grandfather's stationary silos. So, how do militaries conceal a missile inside what appears to be a grocery truck? These are weapons that can disappear into civilian areas and launch devastating attacks. Let's uncover their secrets, starting with a convoy that might be rolling past you right now. Russia's Iskander-M, the highway ghost. Picture a convoy of what looks like construction vehicles rolling down a European highway. The drivers wave at passing cars. Kids in the back seats point excitedly at the big trucks. What those families don't realize is they just witnessed Russia's Iskander-M system carrying missiles that can obliterate targets 500 kilometers away, roughly the distance from New York to Pittsburgh. NATO intelligence analysts track these movements obsessively because each truck represents a nuclear-capable nightmare scenario. The Iskander-M operates from a standard 8x8 military truck chassis. Russian engineers deliberately designed it to be built on an 8x8 truck, so it appears to be any other delivery rig. The missile launcher retracts completely, transforming the vehicle into something that could deliver groceries instead of devastation. Within 15 minutes of parking anywhere, the Iskander-M can extend its launcher and fire. No special facilities are required. It handles rural back roads or city streets with equal ease. Forest paths work perfectly. Urban parking lots become instant launch sites. Satellite surveillance becomes useless when your target looks identical to thousands of other commercial vehicles. NATO analysts probably refresh their satellite feeds faster than you scroll Instagram. Intelligence agencies lose sleep over this accessibility because traditional missile detection relies on fixed installations or obvious military convoys. The Iskander-M's quasi-ballistic trajectory follows unpredictable flight path that defeats most interception systems. Military analysts refer to it as the weapon that redefined battlefield mobility. Next up, a Chinese system that turns coastal highways into aircraft carrier killers. China's DF-21D, the carrier killer on wheels. China revolutionized naval warfare by mounting ship-destroying missiles on ordinary truck platforms. The DF-21D system represents a fundamental shift in military thinking. Instead of building expensive naval fleets to challenge American carriers, China simply put carrier-killing weapons on wheels. This approach transforms every coastal highway into a potential launch site for anti-ship missiles. Strategic mathematics creates an impossible equation for naval planners. For a fraction of a carrier's $13 billion price tag, China can hide these missiles in plain sight. The DF-21D forces American admirals to consider threats from land-based platforms they cannot track or target effectively. These mobile launchers strike moving naval targets at distances exceeding 1,500 kilometers. That's about the distance from Los Angeles to Denver. The missiles use advanced guidance systems that can adjust course during flight to hit ships attempting evasive maneuvers. This capability means aircraft carriers must operate far beyond their optimal range to avoid detection. China positions these carrier killers anywhere along its extensive coastline without warning. That unpredictability forces U.S. carriers to operate hundreds of miles offshore, well beyond their sweet spot. Imagine sailing towards Chinese waters, not knowing if the next exit ramp is hiding a missile. By shoehorning a carrier killer onto a truck, China rewrote the naval playbook. But America's response wasn't to build bigger ships, it went mobile. U.S. M142 HIMARS, precision on the move. The United States military engineered devastating precision firepower into a truck small enough to fit inside a cargo aircraft. The M142 HIMARS embodies American military philosophy in a mobile form. This system delivers catastrophic strikes anywhere in the world within hours of deployment decision. HIMARS measures just 24 feet long and weighs 16 tons loaded. This compact profile conceals its ability to strike targets 300 kilometers away, enough to hit a target the width of Texas. This little truck packs a bigger punch than most artillery batteries. The breakthrough came through the compatibility of airlift with C-130 transport vehicle. If a C-130 can carry your couch, it can carry HIMARS with way better firepower. Military planners can position HIMARS anywhere global airlift capacity reaches. This capability transforms strategic deployment timelines from weeks to hours. Remote bases, island outposts, and landlocked conflict zones all become accessible launch platforms for precision strikes. HIMARS operates through shoot-and-scoot tactics that define modern mobile warfare. The system fires 6 guided rockets in rapid succession and then relocates before enemy forces can calculate firing positions or coordinate counter batteries. This mobility window typically lasts just minutes from initial launch to departure. In Ukraine, HIMARS shut down supply hubs from miles away. Ukrainian forces integrated HIMARS into combined arms operations that consistently outmaneuvered larger enemy formations through superior mobility and accuracy. While the United States focused on rapid deployment, other nations pursued different strategic approaches to mobile deterrence. India's Agni-P, the road mobile nuclear deterrent. India mounted nuclear-capable missiles on trucks to create an undetectable strategic deterrent that operates in plain sight. The Agni-P system represents India's solution to nuclear vulnerability through mobility. These weapons drive on public highways alongside civilian traffic while carrying enough destructive power to level entire metropolitan areas. The challenge involves hiding weapons that can strike targets 1,500 kilometers away, enough to reach from New Delhi to Bangkok, while navigating regular road infrastructure. Indian trucks carrying Agni-P missiles vanish among civilian traffic until they launch in minutes. For adversaries, the nightmare is knowing India's nukes could be cruising past your morning commute. Advanced solid fuel technology enables launch readiness within minutes of stopping anywhere. Solid fuel canisters mean launch in minutes, not hours, and no need for tanker trucks. The Agni-P eliminates this vulnerability window through its instant launch capability, which transforms any roadside location into a potential nuclear launch site. The system's cauterized design protects the missile during transport while maintaining launch readiness. Truck mobility makes it virtually impossible for enemies to target India's nuclear arsenal effectively. Satellite surveillance cannot distinguish these launchers from commercial freight vehicles until deployment occurs. This mobile nuclear capability ensures that India's second strike capability remains viable, regardless of attempts to launch a first strike. Nuclear conflict becomes unthinkable for political adversaries because India's mobile deterrent cannot be eliminated through preemptive attacks. But one nation has pushed mobile nuclear uncertainty to even more dangerous extremes. North Korea's Hwasong 9, the unpredictable threat. North Korea's truck-mounted missiles create the most dangerous uncertainty in modern warfare. The Hwasong 9 system operates within a completely closed society where intelligence agencies cannot distinguish military movements from civilian activity. This information blackout transforms every truck convoy into a potential threat that defense planners cannot ignore or effectively counter. In North Korea's tunnel-studded mountains, a missile truck today is indistinguishable from a logging convoy tomorrow. Satellite surveillance captures truck movements but cannot determine which vehicles carry Hwasong 9 launchers versus agricultural supplies or construction materials. North Korean operational security ensures that missile deployments remain invisible until launch sequences begin. The Hwasong's 9 truck platform takes advantage of North Korea's mountainous terrain to create numerous hiding locations. These mobile launchers navigate mountain roads and tunnel networks that provide natural protection from aerial surveillance. Underground facilities are connected through highway systems, allowing for rapid repositioning without detection. I guess aerial reconnaissance agencies didn't plan for underground highways. Plot twist: this mobility makes preemptive strikes nearly impossible because target locations constantly change. Military planners cannot destroy what they cannot locate reliably. The world lives with permanent uncertainty because North Korean mobile missiles could launch from anywhere within their territory at any moment. These mobile weapons have made North Korea effectively untouchable despite economic isolation and technological limitations. It means we live in a world where a hillside dirt road might hide the ultimate shock weapon. The era of white-knuckling behind bunkers is over. Missiles now ride on highways. From Russia's ghost trucks to China's carrier killers, U.S. precision movers, India's road mobile nukes, and North Korea's tunnel wizards, mobile warfare has rewritten the rules of global security. Consider how these invisible weapon platforms are reshaping international security around you. Every highway potentially conceals strategic weapons. Every commercial truck convoy might carry missiles capable of altering regional power balances. Defense budgets shift toward mobile countermeasures rather than static fortifications. If this blew your mind, hit like, subscribe for more hidden threats decoded, and check the description for sources and further reading. Which of these trucks scares you the most? Let us know below.